Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm here with the Sephora Beauty Insider Appreciation Sale. I think that's what this whole event is called. Usually it's like the VIB sale, but I think that's in November. Yes, I kind of went a little crazy. I wasn't even like needing anything specific. However, I feel like I've just needed to try new things. So I am trying new things. I've got a lot of makeup. I usually end up going crazy on skincare, but I didn't get a lot of skincare this time, which is good. But I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy seeing what I picked up. Let me know what you picked up down below, and make sure you are subscribed and your bell is hit so that you know when I upload a video using this stuff so you can see it in action. So let's get started. So first up, I mentioned this in my favorites video, but I picked up another Olaplex number 4 and 5 shampoo and conditioner. This has been some of my favorite shampoo and conditioner recently. And even though I still have quite a bit left of this, I wanted to get it while the 20% off was going on. Also, if you don't know, my fiance is building us a house and we currently got a water heater installed, finally. I'm gonna leave these there so that when I sleep over there on the weekends, I have shampoo and conditioner to wash my hair. The next thing I picked up is the Natasha Nonna Camel palette. This was something that I saw online and I was like, do I need it? I still don't know if I need it. Actually, I know I don't need anything, but it looks so pretty. It just looked like some really pretty neutral camel-y colors that I could get down with. I feel like this would be a really pretty tutorial. So yeah, I wanted to try this out. I really also wanted to get the mini Lila palette. I believe it's still in stock on the internet. So I'm gonna check that out and hopefully I can get it at the discount during the sale because I want it really bad. Then I picked up the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I think it was Kathleen Lights that I saw use this foundation, but it looked very interesting. Now I feel like the way that they have this set up to purchase, like with the numbers, is like very confusing. It's not like a normal foundation shade explanation, unless I'm just stupid and like I didn't get it. That could very well be it, but it's very interesting packaging. Feels very like rubbery, and my shade that I got was 0N, which stands for like zero neutral. I feel like as soon as I got into like the number 1 section, it got like really dark, and I swatched a lot of them and they were dark. So I'm hoping this matches. It looks like really light right here, but once you put it on, it goes really dark. So we'll see how this goes. I'll try it out soon and see, but everyone's been saying that like this is awesome. And I really love like all types of foundations. The only kinds of foundations that I really don't love are ones that are like super extreme on the dewy side. So we'll see how this performs. I'm not sure if it does that or if it goes more matte, but I've just heard that this is awesome, so I picked it up. I'm not a huge Marc Jacobs fan. I don't know why. I just feel like some of his makeup products, or most of his makeup products, don't like really get me excited. However, I was walking past the gondola and YSL is like right across the street from the Marc Jacobs gondola. So I just turned around, look over, I'm like, ooh, individual eyeshadows, let me look. And I touched it, swatched it, and was like, ah! These were the most buttery eyeshadows I have ever touched in my life. Like, for real. I have to touch it again. It was like straight up velvet, I swear. And they swatch like just like a cream. So beautiful. So I got 3 shades. This shade here is the Big O Omega Eyeshadow, and it's like very luxe like packaging, obviously. I mean, I feel like at that point you're paying a lot for the packaging. They could have definitely made these smaller and did more simple packaging, but then it wouldn't be Marc Jacobs. Then I got Perfecto. This, I feel like you're probably looking at it like, wow, that's kind of like a stupid thing to get. It's like a cream eyeshadow. However, I use these kinds of eyeshadows all the time. If you look at like some of my like neutral smoky eyes that I do, I always use like these sort of colors where I do like a creamy matte shade on the inner part of the lid, and then a medium brown shade, and then a darker brown shade. And I love doing this. Like a lot of times I'll just use my face powder, and it looks like something you could also use for your under eye. I was talking to my friend Erin, and she was saying that there were some people online saying that like they have used this on their under eye, and because I'm like super pale, I feel like it would work. And then the last color I got was Daddy-O. And this is just a beautiful darker brown, not too warm, not too cool, just like a really, really good deeper shade. And I feel like if you have a deeper skin tone, you might even be able to try this as an under eye setting powder, depending on your skin tone. But they really do just feel like straight up velvet. They're so creamy, so soft, so pigmented, and I can't wait to see how they work on my eyes. Another thing that I was not thinking that I was going to get is one of these Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadows, but I went ahead and got one. I got the shade Smoke, and what got me was just swatching them and seeing how just like stunning they were. And this was the color that stood out to me the most. So it comes in a little jar like this, and then you take out the sifter. Reminds me a lot of the L'Oreal shadows, and it's like a cushion you want to be very careful with, but woohoo, that is so pretty. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, it looks a lot like my L'Oreal one. Damn it. Well, whatever. They're stunning. Two more Hourglass things that I got. I got two more Ambient Lighting bronzers. I love my Radiant Bronze Light. However, that can sometimes go pretty darn orange on me, especially when I get more fair and I'm not like tanning myself like right now. So I decided I wanted to get some more color. So I got Diffused Bronze Light and Nude Bronze Light. Let me open them up and show you. They definitely look totally different when you swatch them. I'm pretty sure that the Nude Bronze Light gets a little bit more glittery, where the Diffused is definitely more of a soft focus. It reminds me a lot of the Physicians Formula bronzer, which is actually what I'm wearing right now, but it gives that similar type of finish, like that soft focus kind of look. So I cannot wait to play with these, try them on my face, see what they look like, because the other one, like when I use that Radiant Bronze Light, I feel like my face just looks different. It just gives like such a soft focus. It's so hard to explain. I feel like if you have it, you understand, but they are beautiful, so I can't wait to see what these colors look like. I picked up this blush, which I've been wanting this blush for a long time. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Powder Blush in that peach though. Peach blushes are just my favorite kind of blush. I feel like I can have like a million different peach blushes. I feel like how I am with nude lipsticks is how I am with peach blush. Looks just like this, just it's a peach blush. There's quite a few different shades. I'm just like, I don't know, I used to be really into like the rosy shades of blushes and stuff, but I've definitely switched over to more peachy. So that's the one that I got. I can't wait to try it out. I do have some other blushes that I want to show you that I did not pick up in the sale because they were sent to me in PR. However, I probably would have bought them had I not been sent them. So I want to show you them. They are the Laura Mercier blushes. Laura Mercier used to have blushes, and then I'm pretty sure they got discontinued, or just maybe during that process they were just like reformulating them, because I remember getting some in gratis when I worked at Sephora back in the day. So I have three here. The first one that is I just love is peach. It's what I have on right now. They look really bright and pigmented in the packaging, but I feel like they go on a little bit softer. So when I was using it, I was going on with like a really, really light hand. I mean, definitely start that way when you apply anything, but then like you can kind of gauge how it is and increase your pressure as you're doing it. But this one is the color peach, which is really pretty, and the packaging is like magnetic and just so like heavy duty and luxe. Then I have Sangria, which, ooh, this is pretty. This would be so pretty on someone that has a deeper skin tone, and just like have that wash all over the cheek would just be so stunning. So if you are more fair skinned like me, you can definitely use this. Just make sure you do not go in with a heavy hand, or it will be way too pigmented on you. And then the last one is Rosé, which I said rose at first, but it's got an accent on the E, so I think it is rosé, but it's this color here, which I kind of like it. It's more of like a warmer rose. It's not too cool toned. Those are the ones that I got sent in PR. I need to go online and see what other colors they have, but that peach one is like another Laura Mercier product that I was like so excited about. I saw it, and it's not even a new product. It was just sitting there, and I was like, let me just swatch this. It's the Eye Art Caviar Color Inspired Edition eye palette. These are super pigmented and gorgeous, so I decided to pick it up. This is what the palette looks like. It's kind of like a snake print here. I did use this on my eyes just because this is what I was most excited about, and I'm really, really happy with how my look turned out. However, I found that the only thing that really excited me about this palette were those two like dark, inky bluish gray shades. That's it. I'm gonna see if I can find like some Makeup Geek dupes or Anastasia dupes or something that I already have in my collection, just because those are colors I don't reach for all the time. And seeing it in a palette, it was much more like visible to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and research it and look. However, I do think if you don't have any of these other like neutral colors, like this is totally a palette that you would love. It's just, I have so many single shadows that I'm sure I can dupe this. And I do love the look that I came up with. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done like 500 looks that look just like this because I'm a cool tone girl. I like cool tones and I'm like super cool tony right now. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fall upon us. It's like bringing out all of my cool tone vibes. I'm into it. Another palette that I got that I actually didn't get in the sale, but you can get it at Sephora and I got it somewhat recently, so I thought I'd include it. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. This is by Kristen Dominique and this is what it looks like and this is what it is on the inside. Everyone has been telling me that this is amazing, so I had to pick it up and I have to try it. These are really huge pans. They're the size of like Makeup Forever eyeshadows and I was not expecting that. Looks like a really beautiful neutral palette with pops of color that I can get down with. I feel like a lot of times when neutral palettes end up including pops of color, they're pops of color that like I'm just like never going to use. However, the colors that are in here are ones that I can see myself using. So I can't wait to try this out. Let me know if you want to see this in a tutorial. This is boring. I picked up a dark tone lash glue from Duo. Mine's kind of running out, so I thought that I would just pick this up for when it does run out. This is my favorite lash glue ever. I've tried so many different kinds, but this is the only kind that I just rely on. Yeah, it's in like the tube, so it doesn't brush on or anything. So it is a little bit more difficult to apply on the lash itself. And it's very easy to actually use a heavy hand with this and apply too much, but it's my favorite and it dries black, which is great. I have some more random stuff. I randomly picked this up because I just felt like I needed more bite beauty in my life. When Bite came out when I was working at Sephora, I just remember us all getting really excited about it. Every time I'd come into work, I would apply one of the Bite lipsticks or just lip products on my lips. So I thought that I would pick this up. This is the Sugarcane Matte Lip Cream. I love stuff like this that's like in a crayon like this because it's so easy to apply, and when it's matte it makes it like even better. So it's kind of similar to what I have on now. It's like a pinky rose shade. I feel like I would really like it, especially for this time of year. It just seemed like something new that I wanted to try. They really are a great brand. They have great products. I just don't have a lot of them. Next I have the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. From what I remember, I think this is what Desi Perkins uses all the time. I think I got the color Cream. I hope I got the right one because I know it's one from Becca that she uses and I love everything that she uses pretty much. Oh God, this looks really light now that I'm looking at it. Oops. I mean, this is the concealer I used today, so I'm probably fine. Whatever, I can't wait to try this out. It is definitely way different than the other concealers that I love and use. But how do you know you don't love something until you try it, right? It's totally different from everything else, which makes it even more fun to try. So it's definitely more of a thicker concealer and it gives more like a dewier finish. It's a little bit more tacky, kind of like the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. That's kind of what it reminded me of when I put it on my hand, but we'll see how it performs on the eyes. Just wanted to try it. So I got this self tanner because Casey Holmes uses this self tanner. This is the Isle of Paradise Dark Self Tanning Mousse. I've used Loving Tan, I've used Saint Tropez, and recently I tried Vita Liberata. But the Vita Liberata gave me like no color at all, and I got the darkest color. That was like a big waste of money. And I love my Saint Tropez and I've loved Loving Tan. However, Loving Tan gave me like a little bit of irritation on like one section of my body. So I wanted to find something that was gonna give me that deep and dark of a tan, but that doesn't irritate my skin. So hopefully this is it. I think the packaging is really cute. I'm excited to try it. I know Casey Holmes said that she loved it and she recommended it in her video. So this is such a random product and I was so glad that I picked this up. So you guys know I love more natural face like on the regular. On a day where I really don't want to wear makeup at all, but I want to look presentable, what I'll do is I'll use my It anti-aging armor, which is basically just like a tinted sunscreen. It's not even a tinted moisturizer. It's not like that thick. It's very sheer. And then I'll probably just do a little bit of mascara. And then I feel like I need a little something extra under my eyes, but I don't want to go full blown with concealer. So this is something I got in gratis a long time ago, and then I asked a sales associate at Sephora if they still carried it, and they told me no. They're like, I've never heard of that product before. They must not have it anymore. Yes, they do. They had it on the bottom shelf. It was there. It's just a product that no one really knows about, I think. With all of that long description, this is the Dior BB Eye Cream. It's from their Hydra Life line. It has an SPF of 20. It's basically just like a tinted eye cream. So like what that anti-aging armor is for my face, this is for the under eyes. So I remember getting this in gratis. I used the crap out of it, and I used it for over the course of like a couple years because I didn't really use it that much. I mean, it probably expired and I was still using it. Don't come for me. Some people come for me with that expired shit. I really don't care if my stuff's expired. But anyways, I can't wait to use this. It's such like one of those old products that I haven't used in so long that I just remember loving, and I hope I still love it just as much as I did before. So I'll give you guys an update on this after I've tried it out a few times. Actually, I know I'm probably gonna use it a ton, more than any of the other stuff that I showed you here, just because that is mainly like my everyday routine is like super natural. But yeah, I was really excited to pick this up. I wasn't expecting to, but I'm glad that I did. So I have two more products here that I actually did not get in the sale, but you can get them in the sale. And I just bought them recently, and I should have waited, but here we are. So this is the Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask. This is that mask that I see everybody using on Instagram where they've got that cute like bluish green mask face, and I love it. I am all about treatments. I pretty much don't stray away from like my normal skincare routine for morning and night. Like as far as my cleansers, moisturizers, eye creams go, all that kind of stuff, I pretty much keep that as is, but I'll try out different masks and serums from time to time and kind of like infiltrate them into my routine. So I thought I'd try this out. I'm going to read here what it does. This says it deeply purifies and instantly diminishes the look of pores with an exhilarating chill inspired by the cold plunge step of the Scandinavian sauna cycle. This cooling clay mask detoxifies pores and smooths skin texture. I like that. So I'm excited about this. I have tried this one time, but I haven't tried it since. So since it's been sitting in the box here, I thought that I would include it in this video. And then the very last thing here that I want to show you is this random thing. This is the Nurse Jamie Uplift Massaging Beauty Roller. I know what you're thinking. It's not for that. This is to roll your face. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to help with like anti-aging, like all this kind of stuff. I feel like I really only bought this because of Tati. She has this, and I've seen other people talk about it and how like rollers and everything is so good for you. We'll see what freaking happens. I feel like what can something like this really do? But at the same time, like I know like dry brushing is really good for your body, and you can use that one thing. What is it called? The fascia blaster, like that whole thing, like that does a lot of stuff for your body. So that's kind of like similar, you know what I mean? It's like in a similar boat, I feel. So I'm interested to see what this would do for my face. So I picked this up. Very interesting, very weird, but I'm into it. I think that is everything that I picked up in this Sephora sale. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my picks. Some more things that I will be getting, I think as long as they're in stock, is the Jouer Blush Duo, the mini Lila palette. And I think there was one more thing, but I can't remember. But let me know what your picks are down below. I believe that Rouge can shop the sale from now until September 3rd. And if you are a VIB or a beauty insider, you can start shopping on August 30th until the 3rd. When you shop in store, you can shop as much as you want, but you only get one online order. Before I make that order, please let me know what your recommendations are down below in the comment section. I can't wait to hear what you guys picked up or what you plan on picking up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know what products you're most excited about that I picked up that you want to see in a video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.